YouTube, we are back after way too long. Sorry for the time in between videos. Got a little bit busy, got a little excited with the World Series win and stuff. Lost a little bit of motivation, but the signings are coming and it is time for me to get more involved. This time we're not reviewing any signings, even though there has been a few. We're gonna do something a little fun here. We're gonna do a little mock trade. Arenado to LA has been rumored for a few weeks now, and I think this trade that I have crafted here on the board could be a realistic reality that happens if a trade for Arenado is to go through for these two teams. The reason why Arenado to LA is such a prominent rumor is that Arenado has a full no move clause, and he's from Southern California, so him waiving his no move clause to come to the Dodgers is a fairly realistic choice for Colorado. The only issue is, if you're a Dodger fan or you're in the Dodger management, is that Arenado has an opt-out after the next season. He's making $32.5 million for the next 6 years. I don't see him opting out if he moves to LA, because of the fact that he doesn't get any more money than that per season. I don't know who would be able to offer him any more than that. LA is going to be a good team. We coming off a World Series here. It's just I don't see him not being happy playing in LA and being on a good team that's going to be contending. But in order for this to come through, Colorado's going to probably have to eat half of that contract. That's a lot of money to eat up. 6 years, 32.5. That is a lot of money for Colorado to eat. That's why they load up here. Max Muncy is a start for the offer from the Dodgers. Max Muncy has proven that he could be a 35 home run hitter in 262 game seasons. All-star, I believe. A great power first baseman, and he hits really, really well in Colorado. Every time the Dodgers go to Colorado, he seems to get right and hit a lot of home runs there, get a lot of extra base hits, and I think he'll fit right in that atmosphere, hitting the ball hard over the wall in right field. So that'll lower some cap in order to re-sign Justin Turner and allow Justin Turner to go play first base. Maybe not on an everyday basis anymore because of the fact that he's 36 years old, and Rios has been really developing nicely. Instead of having Rios play third, go ahead and have him play first. Have Arenado run third base on a daily basis, and you got yourself a team. Josiah Gray, number one prospect. Well, you're trading for one of the best players in the league, especially one of the best third basemen in the league. You got to give up something big. Josiah Gray is the Dodgers' number one prospect right now. He's looked fairly good in spring trainings as a pitcher. He looks like he could be a pretty movable piece for the Dodgers. They haven't really expressed a disinterest to move him, as they have with Dustin May and Gavin Lux. But I don't see either one of those two being involved in this deal. I see more involvement for Gavin Lux if they were to move for a pitcher. DJ Peters. The reason why I have DJ Peters here is number 11 prospect for the Dodgers. He's got elite power. Strikes out a lot, but the strikeout numbers are lower than they used to be. But he has massive, massive power. I believe that Colorado's going to want to load up on guys that can hit the ball hard and hit the ball very, very far in their home ballpark. They desperately need pitching, as they always have, and they always do, and they always will. So that's why Josiah Gray at the top here and Brett DeGusse, who rounds off the trade at the bottom, the number 27 prospect for LA. The reason why I picked Brett DeGusse is because it makes the most sense for the Dodgers to move him over anyone else in the prospect pool, because of the fact that likely he may get took in the Rule 5 draft. And if you're going to lose a prospect, might as well lose them in a trade rather than losing them in a draft like that. So I think this is a pretty fair deal here. The Dodgers are giving up a lot in the term of prospects, a lot of talent, but what they get in return is probably the best third baseman in the league. I can't really think of anyone to argue. Rendon had a good year, or Rendon had a decent year. Arenado had a down year. Other than that, it's just you go those two. You got Matt Chapman, and Matt Chapman's good defensively, and so is Arenado. But I don't think there's anybody to question Arenado as the best third baseman in the league right now. And if the Dodgers manage to pull a trade off like this, where they give up less than what I have them giving up, it's going to be a real issue. They're looking like a potential empire here. I don't want to sound biased, but you got like 9 All-Stars on the field at one time and possibly like 5 MVPs. So I don't think that's a biased statement to say that they would be a fairly high favorite to win another World Series. But let me know, Colorado fans, if you guys think this trade is favorable for you guys, if you guys like what I have in the term of prospects. Dodger fans, what would you think if we gave up something like this? Anybody around the league, if Arenado ends up on the Dodgers, what are your guys' thoughts? Let me know. Leave a like, subscribe, comment what you guys think or what you guys think the Dodgers will give up to get Arenado. And I'll see you guys next time.